This is what's wrong with vets these days. If you are new to the channel, my name is Sam and I own a chain of small independent pet shops, and we are subscribed to different trade bodies and to different magazines, and one of the magazines we receive all the time is one of these, which is aimed at vets, and it isn't normally as bad as the latest edition, and I think you are going to find this absolutely fascinating. The first thing I want to say is that vets are absolutely businesses. They are businesses first and they are care and whatever else second. Over the last 10 years, the corporatization of veterinarians and the groups and private equity that have poured money and resources into buying up vets is now seeping through even the very literature that your vet is reading. And whenever your vet reads something is literally a sales pitch. That's what these magazines are. These magazines are intended at putting the products that manufacturers make and treatments and big pharma promote in order for them to sell more product. We see ads for cell tumors. We see ads for non-steroidal osteoarthritis treatments. We see allergy treatments. We see prescription pet food. And we also see nutrient treatments and everything in between. So just to be clear, I am not saying that these drugs or these treatments do not have merit or they do not work or anything like that. I'm a huge advocate for pharma, for science. I believe in science and I think you should believe in science too. What I'm not a very big advocate for is how ridiculous some of these materials are and how blatant a sales pitch they exert on your veterinarian. Because anytime you go with your pet to their vet, they're going to have all these ads on the back of their mind and they are going to be prescribing what they have been reading just before they went to see your pet. And I'm not really sure whether you can see any of these, but they also have corporate sponsors, and these corporate sponsors here, what they want to do is make more money, make more profit, and they do so by sponsoring and by buying up ads on the very literature that your vet is always reading. So we have Zoetis, we have Hills, we have Linears, we have Rifan Pharma, we have Zomedica, we have Agria, we have the British Veterinary Association, we have IDEX, we have IVC, and all these businesses are going to be present at the London Vet Show, which is a show that happens every single year. So listen, it is time for you to wake up to a lot of the industry and a lot of the problems that the industry faces when it comes to how they operate. Whenever your vet prescribes a certain dog food and then you turn that bag of dog food and it says wheat gluten or sugar or meat and animal derivatives or natural flavors or rice or things like that, you should tell your vet politely, very, very politely, that you do not want to give your dog any of these ingredients. Whenever they prescribe something and they go straight to a treatment, you should always question where they are getting the information from. You should get and test different vets and compare and contrast different opinions to see if what you are being recommended is actually the right course of action for your pet. Believe it or not, this is a very, very big industry and they have extremely deep pockets and they have the power of persuasion and the power of a very well-oiled machine. You should never underestimate the amount of influence that the industry exerts on vets, on dog food manufacturers, on big pharma for dogs, and you should always be very, very aware of this. So next time you get prescribed a treatment, next time you get prescribed something or recommended something, always do your research first. This is why we made a video about whether your vet or whether vets in general these days are corrupt or not. And that's a video that I highly recommend if you really want to get to the bottom of it. So go and watch that video right now.